Hey everybody, welcome back to JuJu's Journey. Well, today is Thursday, April the 30th. Um, I did sit down yesterday and, I made out my May budget. I did post that on on YouTube. It's hard to plan your budget, y'all. You just have to sit down, take time, you have to be patient. You do have to know that you might make a few little mistakes here or there, and it's okay because ultimately you'll figure it out and it's all going for the same goal anyway, right? If you're new here, my name is JuJu. This is my journey. My husband passed away a year and almost 5 months ago. That sent me on a very, very scary road of trying to figure out how I was going to manage on my own for the first time in my whole entire life. I mean, literally. I went from college, from the home I grew up in to college with roommates to living with a roommate to living with my husband to now all of a sudden on my own. I've never really and truly had to be responsible for myself and myself only at any point in my whole adult lifetime. So, and plus our monthly income was several $1,000s higher than it was. Well, we lost his whole Social Security check. So, I'm not going to tell you how much that was, but that was a good amount. Social Security sucks, but it was a good amount of money. So, let's just say I lost a lot of money that was normally coming into our two people household to just being me, but my house is the same size. I still have the same bills. Yes, some of them have gone down a little bit, but not enough to lose that much money. So I had to go on a very, very, very strict budget, like so strict. And I'm very fortunate that I do not have to go out and get a 9 to 5 job. I am living on retirement. I get a monthly check in the mail from my little financial advisor people. We do have money that's invested that will supposedly help take care of me when the need come. Of course, I can go get a job, but right now, there's no way I could have gone and gotten a job and started over in a career after losing my husband. I just wouldn't have been able to do it. But if I can maintain like I am, no problems. But I do have goals. So I'm going to revamp my eBay business. Of course, that income has not started rolling in yet. The few little sales I make every month, that doesn't matter. It doesn't account for anything. I just leave it in that account and forget about it. But, and then if I need office supplies or something, I might buy them out of that account, but I don't use that money. But I'm trying to rebuild my eBay business, but that's not for this video purposes. You'll see that when we do our talking. But I did sit down yesterday and we talked about my budget. And so we went through my budget, did all the things. I went to the bank today after doing my denominations. I had to go over that like 4 times today. I thought it was a pain in my honey. I think I made some mistake yesterday doing something. But here's what I gave the bank teller. I scratched out my account number. But I gave them this. Can you see? And so they gave me back $125 bills. They gave me back 25 tens. They gave me 51 20s. They gave me 7 50s and 2 100s. But the reason they didn't give me back the whole $3,000 is because I had $680 in those denominations that I needed already at home. And that was from like paying my bills last month. Things like that. Like if I pay my bills, I'll put it in my bank bag. And if I don't have to return it to the bank, immediately for deposit. I'll leave it in my bank bag and then use it towards my denominations for the next following month. So that's why my total was only $240.20 that came from the bank, because I had $680 in this bank bag that I spent last month out of my money. Okay? So how I do things is we have to, of course, start off by getting everything set up for success, right? So let's go ahead and put our fives, since they look like they're the biggest. And you know, if things don't kind of add up right, and I know I'm going to use $3,000, I always get what's missing. If I owe myself more money, I always get it in fives, because fives can go anywhere, you know. Fives can turn into a $50 bill, you know, or 50s. Next, we'll do our 10s. And then we're going to count all this money and see if my math actually mathed right. I hope it did. Because if it didn't, I'm going to have to be mad at myself. And today is not the day for me to be mad at myself. Today was really a sucky day for me. I didn't get enough sleep, or either I got too much sleep. I didn't go to sleep until like 2 o'clock in the morning. But the night previous, I got up at 3 o'clock in the morning and couldn't go back to sleep. So my body was awake, not up, laying in the bed, but my body was awake for 23 hours. Probably even longer, because the last time I looked at the clock, it was 2 o'clock. So I woke up after 9:30 this morning, and I've been dragging ever since. But I did give myself some wins. I did ship off an eBay order. I did go to the bank, check. What else did I do? Oh, I had to go get lunch because my son-in-law worked from home today. And I came home, and now I'm going to do this. And I did record that first video this morning. But we'll start with the ones, and I'm always going to jot down on a piece of paper, just so I can keep a count. I don't count like other people do. I never have. I never will. I have to do things differently. So you can see the money. I'm going to slide that money tray over to the side. I'm going to move the calculator over here, and I'm just going to start with my ones. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, very good. So I'm going to put ones, and I'm going to put equals $10. Okay, next we're going to go with the fives. I hate counting fives. The way I do it, guys, is I'm going to count 20 fives, and that's 100, okay? I'm not going to sit here and go 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm just going to count 20 of them, and we know that that is $100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay? So I'm going to put that cash tray right here. And I'm going to put the 5. It's over here on the corner, guys. I'm just going to slide it right there. Now I'm going to count out another 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So there's another 5. I mean, that's another 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. That's 300. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, here's another $100 in fives. Let's see, let me grab a few more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Okay, let's do 16 times 5 point equals. So this is $80 in fives. Okay, that's 80. So we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, $680 in fives. Whew. I think that's going to be the highest one. What did I say, 680? I hope so, because I am not going to recount that money. Please, dear God, let it be that it was 680. Okay, let me put this back in my cash tray so nothing gets mixed up. I might be able to stick the cash tray back over here. Okay, next we're going to do our tens. And I will count that in groups of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 200. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. $280 in tens. So 280 tens. Okay, next for the 20s. Okay, we'll just do these 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 3, 2, 4, 6, 8, 4, 2, 4, 6, 8, 5, 2, 4, 6, 8, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, 7, 2, 4, 6, 8, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, 900, 2, 4, 6, 8, 1,000, 1,000, 2, 4, 6, 8, 1,080. So let's make sure that's right. That's 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, $80. Okay. Next for our 50s. 51, 52, 53, 54, 50. So 450 and 50s. And next we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 500 and 100s. Okay. So now we're going to total all of this up and see if we have $5,000. Fingers crossed. Okay, so we have $10 plus 680, 280, 1,080, 450, and 500. Yay! $3,000. That makes my heart so, so happy. Okay, so we did that exactly right yesterday. So now, this is my bank binder. And if you're new here, I don't do it typically. I don't go to the bank but once a month. I only get one paycheck once a month, but I still stuff my binders on a weekly basis. And I will explain that to you. The reason I do it is because, let's just show you. Okay, I'll show you in this one. So if I stuffed everything today, right, and I had $3,000 in cash, that means I would, of course, my house insurance would be stuffed. Everything would be stuffed, month ahead. Car maintenance, house maintenance, month ahead. All of the things would be stuffed. Medical, savings. Everything would be completely stuffed for the whole entire month. With little $5 bills and $50 bills and everything, you know. You got it in here. The 5th week, the vacation, entertainment, adventure, special gift, personal care, wish lists, gifts. It doesn't matter. Everything would be stuffed, right? All in those little sleeves and those little tiny envelopes. If something were to happen, let's say, okay, my refrigerator, one of my refrigerators outside died, right? This past week. Everything in my freezer was rotten. Ugh. Didn't realize it because it's my garage refrigerator. Well, let's say, for example, if that were my indoor refrigerator, I may have to go replace it. Do I want to go take out my Ally money that I've been saving for a year that's earning 3-point-something% interest that I'm, like, I think I made like 20 some odd dollars last month just in interest? Would I want to go pull that when I've got $3,000 sitting right here, you know? Well, of course, no, I would not. The only thing I would pull, I would make sure all of my bills are paid, right? So, these are my bills. These are the things that are important. JuJu, I could do without JuJu, right? Because that's just my fun money. Grocery money, I would leave in that envelope. Dining out, I probably would pull that money. Lunch money, I would probably pull and just tell my kids, y'all are going to have to feed me. I had to buy a refrigerator. Miscellaneous, I would pull it to buy a refrigerator. Giving, I would pull it to buy a refrigerator. Now, my insurance payment, heck no. I've got to have my insurance. I've got to pay my water bill. I've got to pay my electricity, phone, internet, checking fees. All of these are drafted out of my account. Gas, I would look into it because I do have some gas stash. I may pull some of that. Pet food and medicine. I'd look and see how much pet food we had. You get what I'm saying? I might have to pull that. But the rest of this is the money that I use to stuff those envelopes every single month. This, I would pull every bit of that cash out. I'd stick it over to the side, and I would count it and pray to God that I could go to Lowe's and buy me a refrigerator. And then I would not stuff. But I would also not have to unstuff what I've worked so hard for. I would not have to unstuff what I worked so hard for. All I would do is put a pause, just one pause, for the month of, let's say, May. I have my bills paid, and I have a refrigerator. And I did good. I survived. And then the next following month, we would start over again. But I would not have to go through all of my hard work of all of my binders and pull everything that I work for. But that's because I get paid once a month. If I got paid on a weekly basis, that would be a whole different ball game. So that's the reason I do it like this. So I hope that makes it less confusing for y'all. Or maybe y'all were on a fixed income too, and that might be a good idea for you guys, okay? So here we go. Here we go. We're going to, I guess I'll go this way because this is the way I have it set up. I don't know if you can see that. I hope you really can't see it because it's shiny. Too shiny. I'll put it over to the side. Ah! Goodness gracious, girl. What are you doing? Sorry about that. Okay. All right. I think that's out of mind. Okay. So let me turn it around. Did all that hard work and had it the wrong way. I can look and see what I have first. So, well, we didn't even start with JuJu. Huh. Where's JuJu? I guess we'll start with paying bills, just so it doesn't confuse me. Okay, so my insurance, this is what's going to get paid first. My insurance, I've got 100, 200, and 50, 70, 80, and a 5. That just really makes me sick. So $285, and I'm going to check it off because I am paying my health insurance. You see, $285, I'm physically paying it. It's going to get drafted out of my checking account. It's going to get drafted, but my brain right now touched it and paid it, okay? And it's there. Because I'm 1 month ahead. I'm not going to overdraft. I keep $3,000, a minimum of $4,000 in my checking account at all times. But I have worked my way up in 1 year to be 1 month ahead. Okay. So my water bill is $80. And I'm going to have $150. Because I got the denominations out for this. $120. And $110. And now I'm going to pay my water bill. My water bill is now paid. I can start to breathe if something were to happen. I've got my water bill paid. Now my electricity bill is $159. So we've got a 100, a 50. Hold on. 159. 15. and 4 ones. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So let's count this. We've got 155, 56, 57, 58, and $59. Here you go, Mr. Electric Company. Thank you for my low bill this month. Thank you for the weather guide, because I don't think it's going to be that high for next month either. Okay, phone bill is 60. So let's see what we did for phone bill. We did a 50 and a 10. Okay, so now I'm going to pay Mr. Phone Bill $60. And I can check it off. And the internet is 85, so we need a 50, a 20, a 10, and a 5. So let's count this. 50, 60, 70, 85. Here you go, Mr. Internet. I am paying you for letting me be able to use the internet. Thank goodness I don't have cable, right? Checking fees are $7. And I think that's so ridiculous, but there's nothing I can do about it. So I'm going to pay the bank $7 for my checking fees. Car service plan is $101, so we got a 101. And I think they sent me something saying it's going to go up. And I should have called that number, but I don't think I did. Okay, so now we're going to do scrubbies for $35. So we need a 20. A 10 and a 5. So 20, 30, and 5. And I need to go get my car washed. I haven't really used scrubbies like you would think in the past couple of weeks. Subscription, another one, which is kind of stupid. I might need to talk about that, or either actually start doing it. Okay, so that's a 100. And then gas gets 3 20s, because that's the way I do it. And gas has actually got money left over from last month. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60. $160 has been building up. So when it gets to a certain amount, I'll probably take that and just put it towards my major sinking funds. Pet food and meds. I thought I heard something, that's why I went quiet. I didn't allot for that. That comes out of JuJu's money right now. Okay, so now we'll go back to JuJu. That's where we are right now. So JuJu gets $200 a month, but I have to set it up in different denominations because I have to stuff weekly. So, you know, I get $50 a week. So this is how I'm going to show you how I'll do it. Okay. So we got, and of course I'm only doing 4 weeks, even though May is a 5th week month. So do you see? That's how I stuffed my cash wallet. So that's how I'm going to make sure my money in this envelope, the denomination should be the same in this envelope. Okay, groceries is going to be the same way. I'm going to need 8 20s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 4 10s. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Because I give myself $50 a week for groceries. And so this is my bank, guys. I stuffed my envelopes from this binder. Dining out gets $30 a week. And so that's 4 20s and 4 10s. So we need 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. This is kind of like my bank, my cash bank for the month. And lunch money gets $20 a week. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 20s. Miscellaneous gets 4 10s, 2, 3, and 4. And then we have giving that gets 5 a week. So we need 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. And then we've already paid our insurance. We've already paid all of our bills. The rest of this money is going to go for just stuffing my envelopes for the rest of the month. So we'll start with ones. We'll put all of our ones here. And as I start stuffing my envelopes, you'll see this just start disappearing. Because it's going to end up in the other binders for saving. And let's just hope the shit doesn't hit the fan with my refrigerator so I don't have to come take all this cash out and not stuff my envelopes this month. I had to make 2 5s because I use more 5s than anything else. And like if my denominations, like if I budget and I can't make it, figure out how to come up with $3,000 perfectly, I'll make sure I get $3,000 out. Let's say it was $290 some odd dollars. And I didn't feel like going and putting $5 somewhere else and doing this and that and the other. I'm just going to pull that $3,000, make it in 5s, and roll it over. And then that can go for our sinking fund later. You don't have to sweat the process. Just make sure you're doing your process. Because there's no wasting money. Okay, 20s. And then I always know I did something right when I come back because I know I only have 4 50s. And this should be 4. Yay! So I did my 50s right. The only thing that gets 50 more than higher than a 20 is my house insurance. And I usually don't have a 100. I don't stuff my envelopes with 100s. But I do have an overflow. And my overflow does have money in it. I've got 5s and 20. I mean, a 20 and some 5s. That's okay. When I come back at the end of the month and I've already stuffed all my envelopes, and if I have any cash left over, I'm going to stick it in this overflow. And then next month, if my electric bill's high and I still want to stuff the way I've been stuffing, I might be able to come and count my overflow and pay the difference. Or I might want to take my overflow and stick it to 1 month ahead. Or I might want to take the overflow and stick it to that sinking fund. But it works. I can see all of my money right now. All of it. And I have a big old safe to put this binder in. I mean a huge safe. I keep it secure along with my other binders. And I snap it. Look how fat it is. And at the end of the month, the only thing that should be left in this binder is overflow and gas money. Isn't that awesome? That's how I do it. I'm now ready to go. So on Sunday, I'm ready, Freddy, for May. I know I have 1 more month of living to do, and I've already budgeted. I've already prepared myself to have $50 a week to spend on myself. I've already paid for my groceries for the month. I've already paid for my dining out for the month. I've paid for vacation, or saved for vacation. Lunch money. I've got some money going towards my house taxes, my insurance, my vet bills for next year, starting to, when that comes up, I won't be like, I'm just giving myself a little bit more financial security, and I am blessed. So thank you so much for watching, and We can do this together. 58's going to be great, y'all. I keep, fake it till you make it. We can do it. It's hard. Hard being by yourself. Just take a deep breath. Breathe in. Oh, I breathed out too early. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. We can do it. We can do it. And I'm going to leave you with this. May the Lord bless you and protect you. May the Lord smile down on you and be gracious to you. And may the Lord show you his favor and give you his peace. Numbers 6:24 through 26. Anyway, God bless you. See you next time.